What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Ryder, come back at you one more again. I have a very, very special guest on the line. We had content creator, life coach, and also businessman. I have Mr. Uriah the King from the show, bellsplustwo, one, and all type of stuff they have going on. We're going to chop it up here for a little bit. Drama free today is going to be in a positive life. Come on down, Uriah. What's good, my brother?
What's up, man? What's up, people out there?
So, Uriah, what's going on with you guys lately, man? What's going on, brother?
Hey, man. Honestly, at this point, man, we just building an empire out here, trying to build a steady foundation for our children. We trying to stay in a positive light. Obviously, not everybody want to keep you there, but you got to be strong enough to stay there.
Man, sometimes people want to keep us in some mess, just to be saying something. But, at the end of the day, it's all about building a legacy for your children and children and all that good stuff,
That's true.
So tell us about yourself a little bit, Uriah. I know we see both you guys, you and the family, but who is Uriah? Who is you?
Uriah is a father, a brother, an uncle, a cousin, you know what I'm saying, a husband. But in the end, Uriah is naturally a good man that is trying to do good in this world. That's all I can simply say.
Oh yeah, that's facts on that.
Speaking in the third person.
Oh yeah. I see you trying to do your thing out there. We've been chopping it up for a good while and stuff, along with some other, YouTuber folks. But so how long you guys been on YouTube? Y'all some OG YouTubers.
We've been on YouTube as long as our oldest is alive. So our oldest is 7 years old. If I really went in depth into the beginning, it would simply be, it would start with my wife, obviously, Ming, with her real name is Marcia. She created, our entire platform, started it from the ground up. It's honestly an honor to be here and be a part of something that she started. Obviously, without her, this wouldn't be a thing. And so it originally started with her documenting her pregnancy. That it never started with wanting anything from actual YouTube. It genuinely started with her wanting to just document her pregnancy for us. Something she could always refer back to, look back at, see for herself. Um, Obviously, show family members, things of that nature, and then it kind of, slowly grew into what it is today. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's facts. Yeah, oh man, that is good. But also with you guys' channel, how many children do you guys have right now?
We have two. We have two little girls. My youngest is 3, and my oldest is 7.
Man, them girls are blessing, ain't they?
Yeah, for sure. And then I got two Yorkies that probably won't stay quiet. So
You know them Yorkers,
they'll
man.
catch
They
it in the
super
background here
aggressive,
and
man.
there. You know.
Yeah, they super aggressive, but they gonna do what they gonna do anyway. That's what they do.
That's you right.
So you guys are pretty much like childhood sweethearts, then, correct?
We are. Our relationship started in high school, um, and stayed strong all the way up until today.
Man, black love, man. That's something else right there. They say that's something else, my brother. We do appreciate you guys trying to share your life with everybody else. I mean, I know sometimes you guys get a little heat from, from other people, of course. Oh, shout out to Yonsei and also Jamal. I see somebody lurking in there. Is that your wife that's in the comment section? Is
I'm
that you? The
um,
Bells Plus 2 channel. Shout out to them as well, whoever that is.
oh, yeah, she commented.
All right. I mean, she can come on if she wants to, a little bit later if it come down to it. But right now, we're going to chop it up with you right
Nah,
now. I know she back there breathing. I can hear her breathing back there.
nah, she actually in her office right now. So, but she just came over to say she commented because she can hear you. So
Oh yeah. All right. So since you guys been through high school and everything else, you also had a stint in the military, correct?
this is true. Obviously, 6 years.
What
So,
branch of service?
Army.
So, I'm gonna ask a couple of military questions, but what was your MOS back then?
I was a 56 Mike.
Tell us, folks
Want me to
in the
tell you
back,
about
what is that?
it? They like, what's that? So what I was I was a chaplain assistant. So if I break down what a chaplain assistant is,
Oh,
um,
for real?
yeah, I
Dang.
was. So as a chaplain assistant, the chaplain is someone who provides religious support. He's non-denominational. He has his own denomination. Each individual chaplain has a denomination that they, you know, are attached to, but they provide religious support to uh, the soldiers. And so, with that being the case, as a chaplain, you're not. They don't want to be seen in the. First off, predominantly most of them don't want to obviously fight or use any form of weapon, anything of that nature. But the point is in other say you at war in another country, and they see the chaplain, they foresee them as somebody that's religious, someone that's not going to hurt them, attack them in any form of way. So they're not technically allowed to carry a weapon. They're not allowed to fight. And so the point of the chaplain assistant is to protect the chaplain when it comes to combat. And so
Mm.
your job is to provide security for him. And so that's the title is chaplain assistant because you assist him, but you naturally only assist him when it comes to combat related events.
Oh wow, man, that was a pretty good job right there, actually.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed it. The time that I did it, I had multiple chaplains, different denominations. I learned a lot. And when it comes to being able to move in a military fashion, um, to protecting someone or something, that was my subject matter expert. I was a subject matter expert in that field, not in any form of religious support like himself. My expertise was in protecting him and providing security to whatever he may necessarily need. I drove, if it came down to any form of combat related incident, I would be the one that would be firing the weapon, things of that nature. And so, even though it sounds like something religious, my actual job has nothing to do with religion.
You was still right there, you know. Even though you was a protector
True.
of the message and everything, but you was still right there, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, naturally, obviously, you live you know when you overshadow what something so powerful, you tend to live your life. Most I would say most chaplain assistants tend to live their life in a higher power, and the reason why is because they don't want to be seen in a way that is frowned upon when it comes to providing religious support. So, but still, again, it has nothing to do with that for the assistant. The assistant is only designed to protect him because he can't protect himself when it comes to combat.
Oh man, I know a few of those guys that was in the chaplain in the army as well. But yeah, they tend to be like like regular. You might want to say they like a. You kind of view them like a regular pastor, like on the outside. You know what I'm saying? You can't mess with them. You can't. You gotta leave them alone.
Yeah, when it comes to the chaplain, they tend to, uh, they have their chapel here within the branch of the service, but they also live a certain life outside of the service, which is still associated around probably owning their own church, having their own church, participating in the church, things of that nature, even when they're not on duty when it comes to being in the military.
Oh yeah, they eat and breathe religion pretty much.
That's I mean they so The chaplain is what you would call an officer, and myself as an assistant would be what you would call an enlisted soldier. So the difference is someone that went to completed college and someone who didn't complete college. And so the chaplain, he goes to school specifically built around religion, become a subject matter expert in religion, and being able to provide religion to others that may either need it in time or don't. But that's not the only thing that they do. They also provide a form of family building, being able to help other families build a foundation when it comes to speaking to him, and him being able to give them different points on how to live life, how to have a stable home. They also did things in that field too. So it's definitely it was an honor, I would say.
Oh yeah, also your name also come from the Bible as well. You pretty much like one of the figures in the Bible and everything. He
Okay.
was married to Bathsheba, if I'm saying it right. I know I'm not, but
Bathsheba.
y'all know what I mean. But your name got some religious connotation into it as well. But we've been noticing over the years, you kind of going towards that route. Y'all kind of calm down to a certain extent, but you kind of going to your own spiritual journey here recently. That I notice.
What you mean by that?
No, it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No, it's a good thing, fam. It's a good thing. I know you guys was young back then when you started your channel and everything, but everything kind of coming to full circle right now. Now it's always been about family, but you guys want to pretty much protect that right now. That's what I noticed as well.
Well, when it comes to when you first start, like I said, it originally started off as something genuine, not looking for, not understanding what the actual platform was about. You didn't understand, so you didn't understand the business side of it. You didn't understand the influence side of it. You didn't understand, what how people actually looked upon you for different things. And so as you slowly, as we learned in the field, I would say, you learn all of those different subjects that kind of come into one. And so with today's day, the with the Bells Plus Two is specifically built around the foundation of business. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? It's an LLC designed specifically to, there isn't, there's no, you don't want any form of negativity around it, because it can stop, different things out there that's for you, or positive things that come to you. It can stop your money. It can stop, being able to collaborate with others that wouldn't want to collaborate with you. Different things that it can hold. It changed from being just what we wanted to post to what the business needed. So
Oh, it's all good, Jayla. Don't worry. You're not late, but you can pay the late fee if you want to. They got a cash app over there somewhere, but if you want to do that, but if not, it's all to the good. But yes, this content is a business pretty much. I know a lot of people don't see it as such. It's like, oh, you just on the internet, just doing whatever,
no,
but it's actually a
because they don't
business.
understand. They don't understand. And they don't understand that the jobs. I mean, like, naturally, when it comes to an actual real content creator, somebody that creates real content,
Hmm.
it's not, obviously, it's like having a career, something you love to do versus having a job. When you have a career, it's something you love. When you have a job, it's something that you do, to provide. But when it comes to being a content creator, they don't see, all they see is the fun. They don't see they don't see the work that goes into, providing that content for people. And so, what can you say?
Oh yeah, recently I just started treating this as a business. I think I've been on YouTube since like 2011 or 2012. This is a car channel, but this channel also deals with fitness, mental health, all type of stuff on this channel. It's like a cluster F for stuff. But we pretty much kind of bring it all together. We talk about cars and stuff like that. It's still relatable, but I'm just basically treating this like a real business now. It's like one of my two shows that I have right now.
You've been on
Actually,
YouTube longer than me.
I was just putting my cars up, stuff I used to do on my projects and stuff like that. But like late last year, I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put my show together.
That's good.
I mean,
Hey,
now I have two shows. I have this show, Hey, You Should Inside Voice Live, and I also have my book club, which is the Ryder's Book Club.
that's what's up.
But we're gonna be doing a lot of events and stuff like that here in the near future, of course. But you guys, you need to write your book, bro. You got some stories, my man.
Man, listen. Only if you knew.
You ain't gotta give us
Hey,
everything, but at least give us a little bit. They'll buy it.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Hold on one second. I can say you got a lot of stories to tell. If you just give us a little bit, man, that book will sell, my man. You,
Hey,
you already got the
you never
platform.
know. It may come down to shoot one day.
Oh, come on, Andrew. Don't be like that. Say, I guess we need to ask
There's
one of the
always
questions.
somebody out there that try to knock your shine.
All
Try
right.
to bring down your light. But all you can do is look past that.
So let me ask you a question. Since there's
Small
a lot of
beginnings.
stuff that goes behind the scenes on the internet or whatever, how do you guys deal with drama sometimes? How y'all guys kind of channel that in a positive way?
So, well, one thing that let's separate the two. We have multiple channels, and one of the things is we don't allow some of that stuff to affect our major business side, and that's the reason why you can create multiple channels to be able to interact with somebody on a more personal way, that can affect your business. It's just like when people have when a business has a business account versus they personal social security number. Somebody can't attack. You can't attack the person. You can only attack the business, right? So we separate the two. And also the thing about it is let me put this out there, and I'm gonna clear this up. We don't start anything, but we
I
will
notice.
finish it.
Just like me, I don't start shit, but
I
I'll
don't
finish
start it,
it.
but if it come my way, we'll finish it for sure. And so you can't say that we involved in anything. You naturally, and also you look at some massive YouTubers in today. It is, I mean, look, for example, just using, not even putting a name out there, but just using the name of some of your major YouTubers that make multiple millions in a year's time frame. They are utilizing a sport to basically to push drama in a sense without making it into something so like negative or personal. But is not is YouTube right now in today's day not specifically so associated with nothing but drama oriented thing? I mean, people are putting out content where they're fake beefing with family members, they're having younger siblings fake beef with their spouses and things of that nature. And so in that case, in the end, it's all entertainment, and people don't understand that. It may not even be real. It could be potentially just for entertainment. That's not saying that everything is, but some they use a form of drama for entertainment, because it's sad. But in today's day, what do people like? They like drama more than they like somebody being positive, somebody putting out something nice, or they want to attach themselves to nothing but drama because they really want to pull themselves down, or they want to pull everyone else down because they're down.
Oh yeah, that's facts, man. I like how y'all kind of handle drama a lot of times. I know sometimes you got to go in just a little bit, but at the end of the day, you pretty much handle it kind of maturely to a certain extent,
also,
you know.
I'm not really associated with any of that, so I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I really I stay out the way. You know, I only focus on the major business side of YouTube. When it comes to some of the dramas that you may potentially think that somebody is a part of, I'm not. So you know, I stay away from as much as possible, and until, you know, I have to get involved, and it's not for the sake of wanting to be a part of something, but it's for the sake of protecting my home, just like I protected that chaplain.
Yeah, you know, like a man supposed to do, you're supposed to protect your family at all costs, pretty much, you know, if it come down to it.
It's true.
You know? But I mean, like you said before, you don't start none, won't be none, you know what I'm saying? You trying to sit back and, you know, make your money real quick. We ain't trying to be involved in just foolishness sometimes.
Hey, listen, most of the people that you see that talk negative or talk down on people, none of them people can actually put themselves on display and show where they are, how they got there, and whatever else you can potentially think of.
Oh yeah, that is great. So how would you excuse me. So how you go about if somebody else want to do what you guys do? What's the best advice to give them? Like building a channel, building content.
If it came down, you know, I get a ton of people that reach out and they ask that simple question, and it's a simple answer: start it. You don't know where it can go unless you start it. Oh, how do I build it? How do I do this? I mean, first off, you just got to put your feet in the water. If you ain't even did that, you ain't even, you know, how you know what it can become. You got to start. Just start. You know, create something. You know, everybody knows the basics of YouTube. Everybody knows the basics of being an influencer in a sense. And simply all you have to do is start.
Oh yeah, that's the hard part. But once you actually start it, everything comes a little bit easier. You just need to pretty much be consistent.
Commit.
That's it.
Commit to it, and like you said, that simple word, consistency. Consistency is key. Sometimes you can get to a place where you don't have to be so consistent. You know?
I mean, you can be consistent and good, or you can be consistent and bad, but at least you're consistent. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it, man. All right. So, what do you have what you see your guys like in the next 5 years, pretty much, with this content?
You know, you know, I can't speak to the future because I can't see the future. So I really don't know. You never know where we could be. You know, uh, we could change. You first off, you don't even know if YouTube gonna be here in the next 5 years. It could be a whole nother, you know, it could be something else going on. You just never know. So, you know, a whole nother website that came out that takeover. You just never know. Do I believe that? No, I don't believe YouTube is going anywhere. But I can't foresee the future, so I don't know. But what I do know is that we gonna work, and so no matter what, we gonna be working, and we still gonna be here. So.
Oh yeah, that's facts on that. Yeah, YouTube, they got their money behind them. We could be on MySpace Live right now, but you know, of course,
Hey,
that didn't happen.
that's true.
We on YouTube right
I
now.
still got a MySpace. You can go look it up,
Yeah, I still got mine too. I'm like, dang, what the heck I was doing back then?
man. You go see
My
some old
guy.
photos of your boy in high school.
Oh, you got some throwback Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and all the good shit on there. God dang, boy, boy, boy,
You ain't
that is
never lie.
crazy. So, what are your interests besides the social media? What is it that you like to do yourself?
Um, Me personally, you know, I stick to, you know, being just trying to be in my kids' life as much as possible. So at this point, man, my main focus is really just trying to give them a life that I never had. My childhood was unique, and so I know what I don't want for them. And so in that case, whatever I can do to make them, uh, you know, turn into great, beautiful, grown women, successful grown women. That's my goal.
Already, you know what? I mean, in a few years, your oldest gonna end up having a YouTube channel as well. Actually.
Man, they already got a YouTube channel. We got to start dropping content on there. It's called the Bill Sisters. Go check it out.
Oh shoot. Okay, that's number three then, huh?
Number three.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, them bags gonna keep on coming, man. It's gonna keep on coming. So we are pretty much towards the end of the show. I mean, halfway point of the show. So, what is your first and favorite car growing up?
So my so I'm gonna start with my first car. So my first ever car. Well, I can't say that. Well, I can say me and Marcia, our first ever car was a Grand Am.
Mm,
That was our
okay.
first. That was our first ever car together. And then when I joined the army, I bought a Scion TC. And when I tell you I did so much stuff to that car, I was in love with that car, boy. That was the first car I had ever bought outright and had, you know what I mean, and owned it. What? I had put so much into that car. I ain't gonna get into what happened to it.
No, we ain't gotta do all that. That's gonna be so many reaction videos. Don't even do it, man. We ain't got time for that. So, what is your favorite car that you might be seeing out there? I heard somebody talking. Who is that? Me talking in the background?
Yeah, that's her.
She got something to say too. What you got to say back there?
She said that she wrecked that car
And
when
he
I was
wrecked
in
my
Afghanistan.
car, and he wrecked one of my cars.
Oh Lord, you gonna put this
I was
on?
in Afghanistan and she totaled the Scion TC.
And he totaled my SUV.
God dang, man, you don't need to be behind no wheel then, fam.
Ooh, hey, nah.
I totaled it on ice. He told it was dry, summer, lovely day.
You ain't a part of this.
Go.
Oh, she's trying to low key roast, man. Okay, you see, that's what I'm talking about, man.
From behind the scenes. Come on over here. How about that? Let's get a visual. Oh.
Man, these comments are wild.
I ain't worried about what they talking about.
No, it's all good, but you know, Marcel and her doing her thing too. God, man, she handling these people, boy. This is hilarious, man. So, what's the car that you like right now that you have your eye on that you may want to get in the future?
I think I ain't gonna lie to you. My favorite, ultimately top car that I want to have is the Fisker Karma.
Ooh, a little four-door joint. Okay.
Yeah. The Fisker Karma, man. When I tell you, like, not many people know what it is. You know, they not making them anymore. I just always been in love. Just the funny thing is, it's just about 2 weeks ago, we had went to Candytopia, and I had seen one pulling into the garage. I about chased that man down.
Y'all had one of those in Houston?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know we had one of those in Atlanta. I was wondering about that. I didn't realize it was quite a few of those out there. Okay, that place lit, ain't it?
I mean, it's nice. It's not too bad.
Man, have all your teeth falling out up in there, man.
Man,
shit.
They definitely got a lot of candy in there.
Yeah, I try to stay away from that store, man. But they charge to get up in there. But, you know, it's worth it. You know, do what you do up in there. It's for the kids. You know what I'm saying? All right, Uriah, we got 1-2 more questions before we roll on out. So, what's your final thoughts at this time?
Man, I want y'all to, you know, tune in to the Bells Plus 2. We got good content coming. We're gonna be probably dropping something this week, something new this week. Tune in to The Reality of Ming if you want to get real up close and personal with the wife. And I might start dropping some content on FYI Uriah.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
It may be coming. That's all I'm saying. So just look out. And also tune into my girls. Obviously, they're going to be putting out content on the Bell Sisters. And the last but not least, I know y'all been looking for some music.
You know, I forgot to ask you about that. God, dog. Tell us about that real quick since you brought that up.
About what?
The music.
When it comes to the music, honestly, I got to say, I always thought about creating music. I just never got around to it. And I think that it had became a self-conscious thing of not maybe wanting to put it out depending on what people think. But I think that I'm gonna start looking past that and put some music out and see what the world, you know, think about it. And if it's good and they respond to it the way that I'm hoping that they will, then in that case, we're gonna go down that path. And hopefully we build a whole new foundation.
Man, that also can add on top of what you guys got going on right now as well. Whatever y'all put out, it's gonna be hot. They're gonna listen and watch. They got it. You just gotta put it out there, man. You gotta capitalize while you're hot, man.
This is true. I should have did it 3 years ago.
Hey, it be like that, man. You know, you focus on something else. Hey. I mean, right now is the best time right now.
Should have put that music out 3 years ago, but you know, maybe that might be the new thing.
I mean, they probably wasn't ready for that, man, back then, but they ready now. Let's do it. Let's get it. So your wife also do a little singing and rapping a little bit too, right?
I wouldn't say that. She is multi-talented by far. And I think that she can do whatever she put her mind to. And so you name it, she can do it.
Don't tell me her freestyle is trash, man. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that, fam.
Nah, I ain't saying that.
Okay.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that, like I said, if you see just that, I mean, that was something that came out and literally 30-minute window of her just putting her mind to it. Boom, there you go. Just imagine how she took some time and put something into it and put out some actual music. Hey, I might go ahead and put mine on a shelf and start on hers.
Hey, man, put some hot beats behind it, man. It's a go.
You never know.
It's a go. All right, guys. Look like we pretty much done. Uriah, stay on for a second while I end the show. But I want to thank everybody for watching Hey You Should Inside Voice Live with Mr. Old School Ryder and also Uriah the King from the Bells Plus 2 channel, and look out for all 3 shows they have online. Support whatever they got going on. Just go ahead and support it and cash app them. Whatever they got, just cut it. Just hook them up.
Don't cash at me. Just go ahead and support and watch the content. That's all I need.
It'll take care of itself pretty much. Boy, Marseille here just letting them have it up in here. You know, I'm at the end of this show on that note, but. Oh, you're right. Yeah, she look at the replay, man. She going in right now, but at the end of the day, stay on the line for me. I'm gonna end the show. I do appreciate everybody for coming through. Like, share, and subscribe, of course. And we're over and we out. And stay right there, Uriah.
All right.
1 second.